I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and I then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver, mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy, mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went unto my chamber all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter, mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And 'twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken, mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And if anyone can aid me, 'tis my brother in the army. If I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than my sporting Jenny, mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar, and mushering da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Whoop! For Mr. Burke.
As I walked by the dockside one evening so fair, to view the salt waters and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing a song. Oh, take me away, boys, me time is not long. Wrap me up in me oilskin and a jumper, no more on the dockside be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now Fiddlers Green is a place I've heard tell, where the fishermen go if they don't go to hell, when the skies are all clear and the dolphin do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the dockside be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green, where the skies are all clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with one swish on their tail, where you lie at your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skippers below making tea for the crew. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the dockside be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, shipmates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. When you get back on docks and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lassies there too. Oh, where the girls are all pretty and the beer it is free, and there's bottles of rum growing from every tree. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now I don't want a harp, not a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea. I'll play me old squeeze box as we sail along, oh, with the wind in the rigging to sing me a song. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green.
The gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn called women from Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, feathered the children and then trained the dog. And when times got tough, there was just about enough, but they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we all could understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, when I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I'd learned about life and I'd found a wife in the town I loved so well. When I returned, how my eyes have burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damned barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in my prison cell, and the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. To begin the morning, a screw was bawling, "Get up, you bowsy, and clean up your cell." And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. The lags were sleeping, Humpy Gussie was creeping, as I lay there weeping for my gal Sal. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal. Up in the female prison. There are 75 women, 'tis among them I wish I did dwell. Then the old triangle could go jingle, jangle, all along the banks of the Royal Canal, all along the banks of the Royal Canal. I met my love by the gasworks road, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the dogs. Saw a train set the night on fire. Smelled the spring of the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm going to make a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. That's what you're saying. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks road, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. Thank you. I've been a wild rover for many years. I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Listen. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's gold, hey, I used to frequent. I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such custom as yours I can have any day, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. I then took from my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says I have whiskies and the wines of the best, and the words that you told me were only in jest, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they've caressed me as oft times before, then I never will pay the Wild Rover no more, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. One last time, and it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. could wander wild and free. There was always a longing in my mind to follow the call of the sea. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenore, till I return once more, till I return once more. On all of the stormy seven seas I have sailed before the mast, and on every voyage I ever made I swore it would be my last. So I sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenore, and I think of you both day and night, till I return once more, till I return once more. Now I had a girl called Mary Boyle, and she lived in Greenore, and the foremost thought that was in her mind was to keep me safe on shore. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenore, and I'll think of you both day and night, till I return once more, till I return once more. Now the landsman's life is all his own. He can go or he can stay, but when the sea gets in your blood, when she calls you must obey. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenore, and I'll think of you both day and night, until I return once more, until I return once more. So I'll sing farewell to Carlingford and farewell to Greenore, and I'll think of you both day and night, until I return once more, until I return once more.
I danced in the morning when the world was young. I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun. I came down from heaven and I danced on the earth. At Bethlehem I had my birth. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced for the scribes and the Pharisees. They wouldn't dance, they wouldn't follow me. I danced for the fishermen, James and John. They came with me, so the dance went on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on the Sabbath and I cured the lame. The holy people said it was a shame. They whipped, they stripped, they hung me high, left me there on the cross to die. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Friday when the world turned black. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. They buried my body, they thought I was gone, but I am the dance and the dance goes on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance, said he. They cut me down and I leapt up high. I am the life that will never, never die. I live in you if you live in me. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dance, said he. down by Killieburne Brae. Rightful, tiddyful day. There was an old man down by Killieburne Brae, had a curse of a wife for the most of his days. Whippy raffle dal dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal dal day. One day as this man he walked out in the glen. Rightful, tiddyful day. One day as this man he walked out in the glen, when he met with the Dibbles, as how he had done. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. The Dibble he says, I have come for your wife. Rightful, tiddyful day. The Dibble he says, I have come for your wife, for I hear she's the curse and the bane of your life. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. So the Dibble he hoisted her up on his back. Rightful, tiddyful day. The Dibble he hoisted her up on his back, and away off to hell with her he did pack. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. At last they came to Hell's Gate. Rightful, tiddyful day. When at last they came to Hell's Gate, well, she lifted her stick and she battered his pate. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. There were two little Dibbles there tied up in chains. Rightful, tiddyful day. Two little Dibbles there tied up in chains, well, she lifted her stick and she scattered their brains. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. There were two other Dibbles there roaring like bulls. Rightful, tiddyful day. Two other Dibbles there roaring like bulls, when she lifted her stick and she battered their skulls. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. There were two other Dibbles there playing at ball. Rightful, tiddyful day. Two other Dibbles there playing at ball, when she lifted her stick and she battered them all. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. So the Dibble he hoisted her up on his back. Rightful, tiddyful day. The Dibble he hoisted her up on his back. There were 7 years coming, 9 days going back. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. To Killieburne Brae. Rightful, tiddyful day. When they came back to Killieburne Brae, well, the Dibble he capered and shouted, hooray, whippy rightful dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. Says he, me good man, who's your wife safe and well? Rightful, tiddyful day. Says he, me good man, who's your wife safe and well? For the likes of herself we would not have in hell. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day. Which proves that the women are worse than the men. Rightful, tiddyful day. Which proves that the women are worse than the men. When they go down to hell they are true as they can. Whippy rightful the dal, tiddyful dal, all the dal dal, da dal the dal day.
The history of Ireland is a history of oppression and the struggle of the people against it. A history of grasping landlords and conniving politicians who sought to deprive the people of their birthright. At regular times in Ireland's past, these grievances have boiled over, and the ordinary people have reacted in the only way open to them: rebellion.
Oh, wrap the green flag round me, boys. To die were far more sweet, with Erin's noble emblem, boys, to be my winding sheet. In life I love to see it wave and follow where its lead. But now my eyes grow dim, my hand would grasp its last bright shred. Then wrap the green flag round me, boys. To die were far more sweet, with Erin's noble emblem, boys, to be my winding sheet.
And if when all a vigil keep, the west asleep, the west asleep, alas, and well may Erin weep, that Connacht lies in slumber deep. But hark, a voice like thunder spake, the west's awake, the west's awake. Sing oh hurrah, let England quake. We'll watch till death for Erin's sake.
Boyhood's fire was in my blood. I read of ancient freemen of Greece and Rome who bravely stood, 300 men and 3 men. And then I thought I yet might see our fetters rent in twain, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again, a nation once